comics,
Yeah, my
Captain
friend here,
Marvel's
keep
real
me
name is
company for a while.
Marvel.
Krampus.
Not Marvel.
Yep.
This is my first time playing this game, I guess.
Overwatch.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vxtreme Gaming again.
Loot
What's going on?
box.
It's Vince. It's my friend Mark,
Hi.
his wife Ashley, my friend Greg, and then we got Pikachu here on standby. So right now Ashley's going to take her chance. She went right into the game. She's not going to tutorial or practice. She said, fuck it, I'm going in.
It's all or nothing.
It's all or nothing. That's right.
If I die, I'm going down strong. Alright.
If I die, I'm dying with dignity.
That's right. Does she shoot lasers?
I don't know who you are. Yeah, she does.
Oh, I like her.
You know,
Alright, let's go.
I haven't checked Facebook in like 3
Here we go.
days.
Oh, really?
I could change my hero?
All in the poses, so you know.
Thank you. I have like,
Thank you.
I set it up so that every single time.
Is that what that was when it went up? Like,
Dude, every single time you do something on a broadcast, this thing notifies me right away.
Dude, I was watching something that made me laugh. I don't know why it was a Muppets thing. It's literally just like Muppet guy. He's like,
my default like is the Red Ranger thumbs up.
Yeah, that will definitely do it. If I could have one, I would love to have the Batman thumbs up one. Not the one from Batman Forever, but the one from the cartoon.
Yeah.
yes, right.
That's how my brain is right now.
Lost. I've lost my marbles.
Is there like one shoot?
I forgot it. I'm gonna watch that movie soon, man. That's a Christmas movie, in my opinion. Because it is right around Christmas.
It's true. And
I'm trying to tag you in this post.
Go ahead.
It's not a Disney movie. I didn't know that.
Really?
It's not a Disney movie. I think it's like
What are
Warner
all those
Brothers or
things over
TriStar,
there?
but it was
I
not.
thought it was a
Find
Disney
out.
a hook.
Hook. Because you would think it was a Disney movie because
Apparently we
Disney
can't swim
is
in this game.
Peter
All right,
Pan's
take
primarily
two.
a Disney story, but they didn't make it a sequel to the cartoon. They made it a sequel to the if let's say
I lost that one, buddy.
You're on now.
Oh, I'm on? Okay.
let's say
all
the
right.
book was like
I'm gonna
a
go
real
with-
event that happened. That was a sequel to that. It was like, I guess you could call it like public rights or something.
Well, just like the movie Pan is not tied to any movie or anything. It's literally its own standalone.
It's a
to retail.
prequel.
I heard it didn't do that well either.
I think they took too many liberties with
Let's
it,
go with that
and they didn't. Yeah, they just kind of.
The big guy.
Dude, but you were gonna say something. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Hook.
Oh yeah, and like I swear by this. When I get old, I'm gonna pull a Toodles one day,
So I guess that's my-
where he just goes, Uncle Toodles. It's like, remember, you're the land of good manners.
Can I ride the bike?
Uncle Toodles, it's snowing, and just slams the door right on their faces.
Probably help if I had wheels, right?
Okay, so. Oh, it's,
Shouldn't do that.
Alright, so. Pardon me.
Okay.
What a character,
So-
man! Like Hook.
Everybody.
What's his name?
So, right now the character you are, he uses a hammer, so it's all melee, okay? So you have
Alright.
unlimited ammo.
Nice.
It's a hammer.
Nice.
So, you have, that's a dash, so if you tackle somebody, you can pin them and hurt them. You have a shield that has 2,000 damage you can absorb, and literally you can walk around and block ammo, incoming missiles, anything. You just can't attack. And then if you press R1, he shoots like a wave, that does damage. And then we're getting. Oh, dude, great! You should have been in the background with the Pikachu, like.
I don't want to pass it now with you.
Right, tilt him because you can see him like right next to Ashley.
You guys. So what you have to do is.
Never spawn?
Yeah. She might bring you back to life. You're alive. Start whacking people. Start 2. So what happens is, since you're on the defense team, so you have to stop them from moving a payload, which is that. When they show it, it looks like a car.
Oh, okay.
And they have to get to 3 points. And the last point is the end. Oh, you got to be Reinhardt again? Oh no, this is not mystery. This is your own character.
He hasn't come up with anything new yet that's been pretty good, but he came up with Charlie Del Paro.
So
He's this,
R2,
heavy metal,
it's the
he
swing
did
your
his
hammer.
own jingle bells. It's amazing the way he rips it.
And literally you can just keep swinging and swinging as many times as you want. So that thing you have to stop them from moving it. So what you that's okay if you have the turret and then the thing there.
Enemy turret here.
Is that me?
No. It tells you, it says right there, it's counting down. Now you go. It takes like anywhere from like 6 to 8 seconds.
There it is.
So now, how do you like? How far do you go before something like if they obviously be over whatever line from moving that thing? But
yeah, literally, it's a countdown. So you have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to stop them. Yeah, it takes time.
Okay.
So right now they're like literally like a couple feet from the first point checkpoint.
Health?
Yep, health tag. You already picked it up. It just is a little health tag.
How do I use it?
You already picked it up. It's automatic.
Oh, okay.
So your character is called a tank and a defense tank, so you have to use your shield to protect yourself and other people, and then when you get a chance, you start whacking them.
Kind of reminds me of
That was jammed up just like 3-4 years ago one time. I was like, this is a dope boy
That's like
song.
all these people playing together. Are these all real people in playing with?
Yep, it's all online. There's no computers. The only time it's a computer is when you play the computer AI for practice.
I guess the Backstreet Boys are live in Mohegan Sun right now.
Nice. That's awesome. Ah, they got you.
Yeah.
He's really hard character. Like if you click on the left on the directional pad, no, this thing.
Oh.
Yep, okay, click it. Hold it. It tells you what star that character is, and it gives you all their attacks, like what it does. So,
That's cool.
and in the middle there, you see it's got 65% as a triangle. So what happens is every character has their special, and each special does something different. So this is called Earthshaker. So when it fills up, you press triangle, he hits the ground, and the shockwave knocks people onto the ground.
Oh, okay.
Each character does something different. Like my character, easiest character to use is his name is Soldier 76. They call him the
Smash running out.
Like boom!
Like boom! Damage it can absorb. What happens is, let's say like they blew it up. If you run away and kill yourself, it'll come back over time.
Okay. Well, I got some theme music.
What better way to celebrate video games than using a Guile theme song from Street Fighter? Not gonna lie, that was an awesome moment right there. As soon as that guitar riff happened, you were like, yeah, let's do this.
Clearly, this is not my forte.
Well, it's just a character. Melee characters are hard, so what you do is if you want to react square, then you just pick whoever you want that's not, like, glowing or glossy. Or you pick the hard one. He shoots bow and arrows. But he has unlimited arrows, so you can keep shooting as many times as you want. Yep, you literally hold it, the longer you hold it, the farther it goes. And then he has, if you press L1, he shoots like laser arrows, like rapid fire, just keep shooting it. And then
you hold L1 down?
No, you just tap it, and then you just keep shooting it. And then the other one, if you press R1, it's like a targeting arrow, so you can shoot it anywhere, and it shoots off this sonic wave. Like, keep shooting.
Fun fact, too.
No, this one with the same shoot.
I see.
You guys lost.
Or Ken's theme is from Top Gun. Top Gun inspired one of these guys' theme songs.
You know, I heard that they're making a Top Gun 2 because I was watching Fallout, the NAS, and I'm gonna call it Independence, Mission Impossible, and in the preview they brought it up. I'm surprised they still make Mission Impossible movies, but I read reviews. This one, the Fallout, actually did the best out of the newer ones.
Yeah, it got really good reviews.
I honestly don't think that what's his name, Henry Cavill, did a great job. He did okay, but I don't think he was like really good or believable.
They must ask him a question.
His mustache was ugly.
And he didn't even. It's like it was so bad. It caused so many problems for Justice League.
He should have just shaved it and been clean shaven. It literally was like not even a thick beard. It was literally like that handlebar gay mustache thing.
Mm-hmm.
What they really should have done was let him grow the full
like he did in the fucking
out.
Man of Steel movie.
Yeah, exactly. That, and then give him the black Superman outfit, and there you go. Now we're comic book canon.
No, you had to have that cheesy CGI. Do you know why he's not doing Superman anymore, Mark? You know everything.
Yeah, I heard. Refresh my memory.
I just heard he's not doing Superman anymore.
You know why he's doing this? Come on. According to Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa, he is far from done playing Superman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, according to Aquaman.
Because supposedly they said that Michael B. Jordan was going to take over as Superman. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Is it Ultimate Superman or something?
I mean, there's only one alternate version of Superman, and the Superman that's black is Barack Obama. Looks like he acts like Barack Obama. There's actually a comic book where there's a universe where all the superheroes are all black.
Have you seen Krypton, the sci-fi show?
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
Well, it sounds like that's following that somewhat, at least for House Zod, because it took a very different approach. I want to spoil it for you.
I heard it's a good show.
It is a really good show
sci-fi
for sure,
channel
because it's about Superman's grandfather.
It has nothing to do with like him and Earth. It's like a whole nother thing.
Oh no, this is Krypton, like I don't know, a few hundred years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like they had that show on there called Z, something Z. It's like their version of The Walking Dead. Z Nation.
Z Nation. Yep.
Or that movie's pretty good. So yeah, pick whoever you want, and I'll tell you what they do. Oh, you're picking the hamster guy?
Yeah.
So he shoots like a machine gun, and his specials are so again, press triangle. It tells you what his special is. He's a level 3 difficulty, so he's hard.
It would have been Giles' theme because he was on an aircraft.
That's what I thought,
So
but it isn't. It's actually Ken's
Yeah, he rolls around on the ball.
Because just listen to this beginning part.
That's okay. Yep. Yeah, the button shoots the other
This isn't even Ken's theme. This is from Top Gun, but if you hear it, you're
that's
like,
what you have right there.
oh my
is
God,
the
it is
shield.
Ken's
So the
theme.
more people you have, the stronger the shield is. So right now you got an
Have you
extra
seen Street
100.
Fighter Red Tape?
Nah.
That's Pete Holmes. I think you would absolutely love it. I could show you.
The funny thing is, he legit squeaks when he talks. It's kind of like Iron Man. He has Jarvis to talk for him. He's like, he's like, offer. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, one of my favorites, Blaze, he died.
Who?
Blaze. I think he got sick because a couple weeks ago Jessica was talking about him. He's like really skinny, he's like walking funny, and the other day I went to go clean the room and he was just on the floor dead.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
sorry to hear that.
Sorry. It sucks only because, like, well, I was telling Jessica, we're weird, ironic. The two ferrets that I bought, Scarlet and Blaze, 2 years. They were both mine. They're alive. They're dead. But her ferrets got super fat and they're alive.
Eating their food, that's why.
I think that's what it was. I think he got sick, and you know, animals, like, if they see something dead or dying or whatever, or sick, they, like, you know, do whatever. I mean, they're fat. I was going to take him out in a little while if you guys want to play with them.
Yeah, of course we do.
Josh has never seen them, so. Her friend, so. It'll be fun. Well, I'm glad you guys brought Cards Against Humanity. I really liked it when we played that
Yeah,
with
that's
you guys before. See, like, right now you have 2? Yeah, you got more. Yep, just keep fucking shooting, shoot it. So that character has a shield. But it's not that easy, is it?
No. Harder than it looks.
Oh.
Everyone they gotta find your niche character. I'm not good with him either.
I mean, I do like it. It's one of those things that
If you had your own system,
you
you'd
really play it. I could probably be good at it, but right now I'm just not.
If you guys were gonna buy a new system, like what
Not
system would
every
you buy?
character.
PS4 or Xbox One?
We're probably honestly gonna get one of each.
There you go.
Because we already have a PS3 and
I don't know.
Xbox 360, but we got
see first.
Either one.
Gotta upgrade it.
But
You do, yeah.
see, I originally had the Xbox and he had like But
I mean, if you want like statistically and all this stuff, the PS4 is a better deal, and because it's got better everything. But I mean, everyone has their own opinion.
well, either way, like I said, we're probably gonna end up with both. So
There you go. I
can't argue there.
had both of them, Xbox One and PS4, but the problem is that no one ever wanted to play Xbox, and none of my friends had it. Like when Greg or anybody would come to my apartment, nobody wanted to play Xbox. So literally just sitting there, and I got rid of it. You got it. So his special is that he shoots. He shoots like the rapid thing, and it pushes you away.
Gotcha.
Your character special, what he does is he shoots off these like little spheres or like landmines, and if people walk in it, it blows up.
Huh. That's all you hear.
It didn't even bother. You just like what?
See, I like Uncharted though. For that one reason, I like. Well, not that only reason, but I like. But just because it's the only way I can continue that game.
The Uncharted series.
Yeah, I love that series. Played through everything so far except the.
The new two?
Yeah.
Would you guys go on a hot date or something? Get lost?
We went to the, what do you mean? There was matches in there. We went to the whole town and we could not.
Do you have a big schlong?
No.
I knew it.
I thought we left.
Was he black though? Because I know that's just
No,
this special. Yeah.
So we're live and watching me do awful at this game.
Yeah, just let you know we're live.
My ultimate, go my friend. I am. My ultimate ready.
Was it Mark Paul Gosselaar from Saved by the Bell? Ryu?
That's why he looks familiar. I couldn't
You gotta
place
blast
him.
the volume on that if you're gonna be playing that in the background. It's hilarious. That's all you hear.
Oh, ah.
Fighting style.
I'm not doing very hot.
He left the Slim Jim on the floor.
I know, I apologize.
What is this?
Oh, the chairs are out. We can ask you.
Right.
Speaking of which, a truck driver gave me a calendar.
Well, that was nice.
Are you saying that because my last name?
I'm just saying.
How do you know my last name?
Jay Lynn?
Yeah, you creeper.
I want these to talk.
Yeah, that's
One moment. Oh my god, they keep
strawberry blonde moment.
Let's not kill my little ant.
For a brief moment when I saw the parrot, I was like, why is that toy moving?
Your little guys are on the couch.
I'm a gerbil.
Yeah, I'm using like this.
Can you use the blue charting port?
Hey.
Or I'll use the charting port actually.
Are you probably shooting these real
Little
bodies?
friend.
No, they don't bite. Mom.
Okay, so they don't bite him. Okay. But they.
No.
No. See?
Come here.
I just gave them a bath, so they're not dirty. Right, Small?
You're going after the potato chips?
Get the snacks!
Hold on.
No problem.
Let me tell you guys, when I first met them, I was terrified.
Oh yeah, I have a game going. Hold
I
on.
was like,
It's getting serious now. All right.
Oh my god.
Come on, where's my friend?
what's this?
I got so distracted just then. All right. We're back, people. We're back.
That's not for you.
Payload under my protection.
Boom.
Is that good?
No, that was the thing on the
Oh, I wasn't sure what noise they made.
That's the guinea pig.
Oh.
Hey guys, if you haven't seen, this is my ferrets. This is Smalls.
Smalls.
And then
My ultimate is charging.
I got the other one. His name is Bear. Hi, Bear.
Huh? I was hopping around there.
I was so excited.
He's like, I want to play.
They made a mess.
Are they in a bag? I hear them. Look in a bag.
Oh, he's moving it out of the way, that's why. He wants to check out behind the couch.
That's funny.
Pulse bomb ready.
Are you lying? Like I think we're behind you, or?
No, I told you my phone was really dark.
Let's get this thing
And
moving.
really hit the crap out of me. Oh my god.
Well, with those willow books.
You guys want Angry
It
Orchard?
was interesting because it's almost like I'll have one. It's interesting because
How'd you
they
know?
almost treat it like Star Wars, like preceded like Force Awakens by several years, but they basically made it like 13-year-old Laura Dannon is now she's
What about
the
Joe Notes? What
princess
happened?
of Tira's Lane. But I think darkness is coming back into the world, and then she has to go find Willow.
Payload's moving out.
I don't know if something happens in the Nelwyn village, but it's almost like a dark story. Like they're following up, but now like she has to go find Willow who's mastered his sorcery.
It's sort of like a, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a role reversal where it's like, even though he's a master wizard, it's almost like it's her turn to save him for once.
Yes, that's what I think they were going for. I hope they're good. I mean, I would love it if they were to do a sequel to have that be the story.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
that's
if we were to have a sequel with Warwick Davis, that would be amazing, honestly.
And Val Kilmer, I mean, Mad Mardigan and everything. I mean, see, that movie was such a staple for the 80s. Like, when you think of 80s fantasy, like you think of
Willow and you think of the Tom Cruise movie.
Legend.
Yeah.
Because I think because you had those two for live action. Labyrinth and Dark Crystal, if you think of Jim Henson.
Jim Henson, yeah.
Yeah, Tim Burton would be more like, well, actually, he never really did a fantasy movie. His was all dark gothic with Beetlejuice and
Nightmare Before Christmas,
Edward Scissorhands. Her favorites. Do you love Edward Scissorhands? Is that you too? Or?
No, I don't. I never really. Well, I only watched it that one time. Go get your shoes. Come here. You do know, Debbie. Come here, little guy. Hi. God bless you.
I would love that for sure. I think that they had some talks about it, but there's nothing set in stone. So hopefully they do decide to go for it. Because now that Disney owns those rights,
Hey, what's going on? Everything over there. Time. You're so happy.
they popcorn it.
It's like the voice sometimes they get. They hear high pitch and they get all excited.
Oh, yeah.
Come here.
What?
No, you're just like, are those marshmallows?
I didn't know he's looking at marshmallows. I'm excited now because he's. What the? Oh my god, he's a fucking ferret.
Not used to the little ferrets running around.
He's in here?
Somewhere.
He's under the table.
There he is.
Nice meeting you. Give me my charger before you eat it.
Aww.
You won't eat
You
it.
guys want chips?
No, we're all chipped out. I'm all chipped out at least.
I'm stealing those. I'm not.
Sure. There's so many.
I feel like it's a full-time job for a lot of people here.
Thank you.
Great. No problem. So guys, we only have one each.
That's fine.
The other two are for me.
That works for me.
That's me, ice, right?
This year, you all have to do a Comic-Con, you all have to do a Comic-Con.
Yeah, yes.
Don't eat my game. Eat that. Can I
Man,
keep you?
it was crazy. I had never finished a turkey leg in the same day until this year when I went absolutely hungry. I was like, I think I had pulled pork, then I had a turkey leg, and I was still. You know what's interesting? I never realized they cook the turkey leg like ham, and that's why
I know, right? I'll tell you, when last time I was with you guys and we went to the Renaissance Fair and had the turkey leg, I enjoyed it so much that what made me love about it was I was like, so that's how Kano felt in the first Mortal Kombat movie.
I'll show you before you leave. I'll show you.
You're so playful.
Yeah.
I mean, we are all there.
I really can't wait for the not live action, the new Are You Afraid of the Dark movie. The guy who directed Disturbia is in talks to direct the new movie.
That was a good movie too, Disturbia. Actually, you know what Disturbia to me was? That was a modern take on Rear Window.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was. I don't think they. Well, no, they intended it to be like. Because was the original one about a teenager? No, he was a.
No, the original one was Jimmy Stewart, and he was crippled from his legs bothering him. And that's when he realized that his neighbor across from the courtyard killed his wife. And then his girlfriend went over to check it out, and then to prove this theory that this guy was a murderer, and great movie trivia. The guy who played the crazy neighbor across that killed his wife is the same actor who played in the original 1954 Godzilla movie. The white guy who was in Japan. The guy who was doing the news piece on everything.
Yeah.
He was just like when Godzilla's coming down, he was just like, "This is so and so," and like repeating it. Same guy, same person.
That's crazy.
Even my father, he said he'll never forget this as long as he lived. My father said one time he went to see Godzilla, the 1954 one, in theaters. He went, even though he was like a little kid. He said everybody in the movie theater, when they saw him appear in that movie, apparently all the people in the movie theater went, "Perry Mason," because like he had his own TV show and stuff. So that's what blew their mind. It's like you know what that's like, dude? That'd be like the dad from Full House, who was in Dumb and Dumber 2, or like not the sequel, but when they were younger and stuff. Yeah. It's like that guy. Yeah, the guy who went, "There was shit everywhere."
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yeah.
That would be like Bob Saget randomly appearing in a Godzilla film. You know what I mean? That's how this guy was. Like he was like one of those like friendly, happy guys. I mean, actually, to think about it, it's actually kind of funny hearing Bob Saget swear in that movie. Because he does clean roles and stuff. So for him to be like, "Shit everywhere!" Because even though I didn't care for that movie, I thought it was great that he's, I thought it was great that he's just flipping out like that. He ran onto the other side. Now he's running.
I get so excited.
Come here. Legend was interesting. We see it was interesting because they actually called Ridley Scott the I don't know if they called him like the Godfather of the director's cut or something like that, because
actually, you got to see this.
pretty much all of his movies.
Yeah, if there was a moment where he was pushing that basket.
I couldn't do it again.
Yeah. Little knees.
What are you doing?
There was a.
Are they both girls or boys? Or?
I think one's a girl and one's a boy. I think Bear is a boy and Smalls is a girl.
There was a. Oh, yeah, because pretty much Ridley Scott, with like Blade Runner and even Kingdom of Heaven, and he's pretty much had a director's cut for like every movie he's done, which makes sense because he films like so much and wants to put so much in, but the studios want it to be like, okay, we got to keep it within 2 hours. But then you get like the 2.5 hour, 3 hour director's cut or producer's cut.
Did you give up?
4 different cuts.
Yeah, I'm playing with them now.
Or I'll take over for
But even like with Legend,
it's so funny. I was running the game and I just stopped everything. I was like, "Oh my god!"
There was like a slew of scenes that were cut,
Beer?
and there was like they finally had found like a work print that had all those scenes in it, and that's the one that they have as the.
Is this Beer or Small? Small. Hey, buddy.
They call it the director's cut and the
Where's
regular
Beer?
theatrical cut.
All right, jumping in on this game, guys.
I never knew that Robert Picardo.
It's a real part now. We got ferrets, we got
played
friends,
the witch,
liquor,
the swamp witch.
cupcakes that I made by
I
myself.
didn't realize that at first because I always thought it was a woman.
What do
you guys think of the cupcakes?
Sometimes
They're okay?
they do that. Like in Pet Cemetery,
That's the second time I made
male
that.
actor who
Vanilla
played
and
Sullivan.
the Funfetti are like my favorites.
Funfetti's my favorite. I just keep with the frosting.
It was like one
This
of
is too
the
hard.
production
they were
assistant's
making
sons
a
who
last
was
year. Like, what do you want?
Buzz
Like,
girlfriend.
Funfetti, like, no, seriously, what do you want?
It was like it was a boy, not a girl.
They don't fuck
They
around.
didn't want
Funfetti's
like
what's
a girl to feel
bad about her. Yeah.
Well, the best
not
one,
gonna lie,
like
the
she
girl
likes
was
the
a little
plain vanilla one, but I like the Funfetti icing. There's one that Betty Crocker has.
Yeah.
It's like so creamy. It's got the candy pieces in it. It's so good.
He breaks the glass. When Buzz comes home,
Every time-
he's gonna kick the shit out of him because he breaks
Yeah, right?
the thing,
It's-
steals
it's
his money,
sweet. It's
and
way better.
destroys
Like,
his
she
room
likes
in
vanilla
one sitting.
plain.
Not to mention, lets the pestilence
I'm not someone who really is huge into like frosting, but like I'll eat it on that.
No, she dead ass eats only the icing or frosting. Is he crying right now? What happened?
Register at your service.
You got dive orders.
Yes? Here, take it.
The bear cornered him?
Yeah, I'm coming.
What's happening?
I'm not playing around. I like jerky and poodles and shit. I have my snake. Well, no, it really comes. Go that way. Go this way. They're rocking right now.
Where is the other one? Oh, you're oh, this room. Oh my god, I just had to have you guys
Are you?
I almost peed my pants on the button.
No, I actually haven't watched that much this season. You know why they decided to kill off Rick? Like,
Wait,
what?
you didn't know what happened?
No, I don't know what happened.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, sure, because I'm probably going to catch up for a while.
It's okay. Basically,
Guys, by the way, just a spoiler if you're watching right now, we're about to get inside on The Walking Dead. Go ahead.
I think you're all caught up.
Except for me.
Yeah, except for this guy.
Hey, it's me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Basically,
Bear Smalls.
they had like the first 6 episodes go where Rick was trying to form alliances.
Which I saw I think 3 episodes.
Yes. It was that he was trying to form alliances between the Saviors and his, every different, group.
And it wasn't working.
It wasn't working. They were trying to build a bridge together.
Yeah, that I remember.
The whole part was that the bridge, like Rick gets into a very bad situation. After he gets out of a huge hole with Daryl by climbing roots.
I thought they were about to dance for a moment.
He, gets on the horse and tries leading a whole horde of walkers away from people. He ends up getting cornered and falls off the horse and lands rebar sticking right through him. He pulls himself out, gets back on the horse, and starts, leading the horde down the path right to the bridge because he's trying to.
So it's the end of the show, or they still have more episodes?
Oh, they have a lot more episodes.
No, I meant I thought the season, the mid-season was over.
No, that wasn't even the mid-season. That was episode 6.
Oh, okay.
The whole deal was that Rick sees that a whole cart of dynamite had spilled all over the place, and he keeps having these
weird dreams, right?
These weird dreams, and everybody comes to help him. They see that's a dream. They're cutting in and out of those.
That's where the party's at.
Basically, he ends up coming to peace with everything, going into the wild river flowing underneath. And
is he dead, or they don't?
Well, what I was getting to was that Jadis actually found the junkyard queen.
Oh.
Yeah, she found him washed up on a shore.
He's just fighting your
Doing over here, huh? Dennis? Not for you, not food, not good for you. Damn it!
I swear to God, I brought my sneakers over one time. And all that happened, you just peeked up, and they would bury themselves halfway into my shoe and start scratching out the bottom.
They just
They think the shoes are tunnels.
I'll just say a few
He's sorry.
That's okay. Pretty much, Jadis picked him up, took him on a helicopter with that group she was in communication with.
What did they have to do with that lady that, what's her name was in before? The one that Maggie was sending shit to her? She was in the van or whatever.
Oh, Georgia, I think her name
was?
No, the thing is, well, there's a lot of things that happen, but basically, Rick gets taken.
Oh yeah, go ahead, because I was saying we can put the gate up because they're
We
playing with
can't
them.
stop them from taking over nothing with the gate.
Rick gets taken and he's away. But then they jump.
Bye guys.
They jump like 6 years into the future, and you see this small group get rescued by Judith, who's now like a preteen.
In the same
episode, because you see the helicopter and with Rick and Jadis go, and you see them fly over a farmhouse or a farm, and you see and then it like shows it decays, so you know time's gone by.
So now the show is 6 years in the future.
6 years
or just
in the
that
future.
One? No way.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
But the whole point is that they're going to show what happens to him in 3 different made-for-TV movies because they wanted to work out a schedule that's better for Andrew Lincoln so that he could be home most of the year and here for a few months instead of being here most of the time and only there a few months.
So he's not dying?
No.
Oh.
No. They didn't kill Rick.
I thought that's what the big deal was.
No. They said Rick's last episode, yes, but Rick Grimes isn't dead. It means he's going to be in movies.
And it did that because he was complaining about his schedule or something?
Well, he lives in England and he's from England. His family's in England. He didn't get to see them all the time like he wanted to.
At least they were able to work that out.
Yeah. Well, that's what they wanted to do because they also...
So now they're going to do... That's crazy, too. They're going to do TV movies now?
AMC.
With him?
With him.
Just him or all the characters?
They're probably going to have it focused just on him, and then maybe at the end, maybe the third one, they'll either have him get back or...
I thought that was weird that they sent Morgan away too. Now he's on the...
Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah. That one was kind of strange too, because they could jump around with that timeline as much as they want, because they jumped way ahead.
Right.
Like a couple of years.
That's what I'm confused. So in the time span before this last season, what happened? How many years time span since the first episode of Walking Dead till now?
Like where it is very currently?
Like
maybe that was like for... Maybe it's been about a decade technically.
So now everyone's going to be older now.
Not that much older. I mean, they're 6 years older, but Judith is the one who's most noticeable.
Is she like going to be like the new main character? Is that what they're getting at?
It's pretty much Michonne. Yeah, because they actually wrote Maggie out. They said she and her son left, but they didn't show how or why.
Really? That you think they like wrote her off because she wasn't popular, or you think they just ran out of ideas for her? Because I thought like
they couldn't work out her salary. Maggie, Lauren Cohen.
Yeah.
They couldn't work that out, so she was on a few episodes, but now it's like they just probably wanted it to be done because she's on other shows too.
What other shows she's in now? I'm sure everyone's in shows, just like Steven. What's his name? The guy who played Glenn. He's in a bunch of stuff now too.
Lauren Cohen. New ABC series, Whiskey Cavalier.
Oh, I heard about that. I didn't know she was in it. Well, what happened to Negan?
Well, if you want me to tell you...
You might as well, like I said. I'm probably not going to watch it for a while.
Okay, so...
I still have a lot to
They were keeping him in that cell, and they kept him there all those years. And what happened was, when they were out...
And they explained why. Is it because Rick wanted to listen to what Carl said and just not kill him? Or
right, leave him alive and let him suffer. But the thing was... He ends up, that ball he was tossing around.
Yeah.
It goes outside the cage and he
escapes.
Well, yeah, because they showed that it was actually unlocked when Father Gabriel left it. So it was that they have intention to have him return to the sanctuary. But now, with the mid-season finale, Jesus went to kill the Walker, and it was actually a Whisperer who ended up stabbing him in the back.
Oh, really? That's
so now it's going to be the Whisperers as the antagonists.
Are they part of the comics too?
Oh yeah, they were a big part of the comics. That's actually when after the Saviors, the Whisperers were brought in, and there's Alpha and Beta, the two leaders, and they don't have rules like Negan had rules. Like they actually believe they're walkers.
So like,
at least Alpha did it.
So instead of being like a civilized one, like the Governor and Negan, they're more like a rabid group.
Yeah, because they walk among the undead.
That's crazy.
They dress up like them. They do that. They kind of hide in the horde, so they can use that as a way to wear people down, chase them, but go near them and fight them.
Right.
Total.
And then you get surrounded by the horde and them so they can hide out and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of stuff there. Mm-hmm. Do you think, someone told me that they're running out of steam. That's why, a lot of people...
Well, the ratings are down, yeah.
Well, even this last season, too?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because people are just tired of zombies? Kind of like how they're tired how people used to do the same thing with the vampire genre? Like, everyone's vampire this. Yeah. But then I would say the same thing. What about the show Supernatural? They're going on 12, 13, 14 seasons. I feel like people get tired of that show.
They always change it up. It went from urban legends and demons and angels then to all different things.
Mm.
I am taking the objective.
gotta show you
that.
I heard in the comics though that Jesus and the the other gay guy, they hook up eventually. In the comics.
What? I listened in at the wrong time. All of a sudden I was just like, yeah, Jesus and the gay guy hook up.
That's what it is. His name is Jesus in the show.
Did not hear that right.
No, you did hear right. That's what I asked. That's did it happen yet in the show? Or you don't think they're going with that?
They're not going with that because Jesus is dead.
Pun intended, I guess. Mark.
I don't think they'll bring him back as a walker.
What's his real name though in the show?
Jesus Christ!
It's not They say that my name is Jesus. That's not his real name.
No.
Well, you know what? I was curious. Whatever happened to the black dude with the braids or the dread? Remember?
Yes.
He died. They just wrote him off.
He was in Heath.
Yeah, he was.
No, they wrote him. They wrote the actor out of the show because he was going on to do 24.
Yeah,
24 Legacy.
Where was I on this?
I heard it was decent, but the thing is that we don't know where he went. It's possible. There's a few different theories that it's possible he got taken by the group that Jadis and Rick went with, or someone else entirely. Because the only thing that was a clue was that card with like a triple P.
Oh man.
I wonder what happened, why they wrote off Carl too, because they were saying too, like a lot of interviews, like they were upset that because he wasn't supposed to get killed off, and then the next thing was like, oh yeah, your character's dying. Like I wonder why like they decided to kill him off.
At first, I thought it was because Chandler Riggs wanted to go to college, but then they said he really wanted to stay, and it's like I don't understand why that was, because a lot of people were upset about that. Even though you always heard, oh, kill Carl off. No, don't kill Carl off.
I think it's because in the beginning he was like that, the whiny little crybaby. I think that's why people like him. As he got older, he started being more sympathetic.
What was interesting was there was a lot of theories about Old Man Carl, like Old Man Logan. It would have been Carl with an eye patch and a long beard and long hair. And
well, the only original person alive from the comics is Rick now.
Yeah.
Everyone else is dead. That's from the original, yeah.
Wait, in the comic?
And the graphic novel that The Walking Dead is, the 4 people that are alive were Carol, Beth, the baby, Carl, Andrea, and Rick. Like they were the 4 that made it. And in the show, only Rick is the one alive now. Carl's dead, Andrea's been dead. And Carol, I guess.
And Judith.
Judith, yeah.
Well, I know what you mean. As far as the season 1 characters go, really there's just
Morgan.
Rick, Morgan, Daryl, Carol.
And I thought Morgan and Carol were gonna hook up, but she went with
King Ezekiel. Yeah.
Well, I thought he was gonna get killed off too, but I guess he's still on the show.
Oh yeah, he's still there. And there's who else? I mean, Jesus was riding the hilltop.
Fat guy with a train conductor's hat ever.
Yeah, Jesus was riding the hilltop.
You know you can sit down. It's okay. Well, because Maggie was getting really mean now. She was like executing people. Remember, she hung George or whatever his name was.
Oh God, my God.
Yeah.
I remember like they were all like upset with Rick and everything. You know what I mean?
Loves to ruin everything. Yeah, it is this.
Where's that character's name that I was talking about, the gay guy?
There's my head in the background.
Well, they showed
I don't know. What are we talking about?
They're rewatching the whole conversation we had when I said, doesn't Jesus hook up with that gay guy? What's his name? And then Greg had like the loudest laugh in history. People down the street are going to call the cops.
I don't like hearing my own voice.
It's alright, Mark.
Okay. Gregory. Well, Gregory was Xander Berkeley. Which character were we asking about? Aaron?
Is that his name?
The other guy?
Yeah.
Aaron. Yeah. Yeah. I mean.
It was off. They're like, oh.
It's unfortunate. We're just listening to ourselves talk.
We got one view. That was them.
I know, it's okay. There's probably a lot of people streaming tonight.
It picks up.
Yeah.
And then you see, you just reshare it. Everything like that. But after this one, I figured we all play like the whatchamacallit Cards Against Humanity, so it's something that everyone can play, so I'm not doing it. Do you want to give this game a shot?
I'm okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
How's work going for you?
Good. Busy, crazy busy, but good.
That means more money to make, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You guys doing anything crazy for the holidays?
Usual stuff.
You guys still have the guinea pigs?
No, they died.
Oh, right. What towns have you guys been looking at for houses and stuff?
We were looking, pretty much in East Haven. We were trying originally for Guilford, North Branford, Northford.
I heard houses in Guilford are way expensive.
Oh, they're very expensive.
It's a nice area, though.
I mean, there was a few fixer-uppers, but they were like practically foreclosed.
Yeah, you don't want any stuff like that.
I
mean, if you're desperate, but I mean, even still.
We like the ones we looked at. We're hoping the one that we have coming up that is about to go live would be pretty decent. There was a house over on Charnes Drive.
I don't know where that is. That's in East Haven.
Do you remember where Victoria Daniel lived?
Yeah.
That street.
Oh, okay.
Over, like, it connects Foxing to North Haven.
Yeah, right.
There was a house on that street that but it was sold as is, less expensive, but it needed a lot of work, and there was potential roof leaks.
Like as is though, so like the furniture and everything in there, or just like the house how it is?
The house how it was. Like we had to, it's like winterized, so we'd have to de-winterize it to get it looked at, and it's just.
That seems like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we want something that's like,
You want something that's done that you can put a little bit of work here and there, but you don't have to want to redo a whole house.
Right.
Because you got to put it. I mean, so let's say your limit's $200,000, you got to figure it's like $250 because you have the extra $50 you have to take out is to remodel the house.
Right.
And it takes a lot.
The whole deal was there was a lot of.
What was I going to say? There's a movie coming out that I was going to ask you about. What do you think?
Mortal Engines?
Yeah, actually, that was I was talking to Greg about. What do you think of it?
I hope it's good.
I mean, the commercial makes it seem like it's like another Lord of the Rings, but I feel like it's not going to be like that.
Timing was so hilarious.
Yeah.
You guys still trying to find it yet?
We were getting close because we did hear the season start, and then we were just like trying to wait for that season to come back up. Because it was perfect too. My head is like poking right up above the thing, so I turn at the right moment. And I'm just going, what?
I heard that pop right up. What? Oh wait, shoot, did we just miss it?
That's way after that. You guys must have skipped it because that's way after.
Yeah, that is after. It's weird hearing my own voice. I sound like an insane person.
Well, they say everyone's critical of themselves, and here, you know, your voice sounds so different. Like when I hear myself talk, I'm super nasally.
Yep.
I mean, you always hear Greg laugh at anything.
Yep.
Very loud and distinct.
It's gotta be around here somewhere, damn it. It's almost like it didn't exist now.
I think it was after that part. Yeah, was there a movie that came out that I was going to talk about? What do you think of the? They made the remake, another Grinch movie.
Oh, I heard, you know, like I heard decent things.
I feel like they're running out of ideas and stuff. What the hell is it? There's another one I was going to talk about. Let me go in here.
I will protect the
Oh, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, Into the Spider-Verse, yeah.
I heard that's a really good movie. I really want to see that.
Yeah.
They have the Grinch, Creed 2, It's a Family. What about the? Is that's a real movie that's coming out, right? The Once Upon a Deadpool, like it came out already, no?
Yeah, yeah, it's coming out soon.
That's terrible.
Oh shit.
Only through conflict.
I'm terribly sorry. Do you want to sit up on the seat? I feel bad because I was giving
How dare you?
I'm hearing good things about Aquaman.
I hope it's gonna be good. I mean, they need to do like what they did with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because it needs the DC universe gotta pick themselves up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finishing up after this. We're gonna play Cards Against Humanity. Why? Are you guys still live, me?
We're going like back and forth, back and forth.
Are you guys doing something strange for a piece of change over there? I said, are you guys doing something strange for a piece of change over there? What the hell was that?
That's his phone. What did you say?
I said, were you guys doing something strange for a piece of change over there?
No, he was on his Snapchat working.
I fucking said.
No, we do it for like some bill.
I mean, I'll repeat what I said. I said, are you guys doing something strange for some change?
Not change, we're not paying the alerts, but
I mean, I could also say you're prostituting yourself out there. I mean, she's wearing a tank top now. I told her to wear that.
listen, I don't know about you, Playboy, but I'm trying to get somebody to give me some diamonds so we can.
No, don't. I've been told her to dress like that.
Oh my
I'll give
god.
her my account information for the direct deposit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I feel bad because no one's talking. Mark's like, I feel excluded. No one's talking.
No, it's fine.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, if like if we go to the horror fest, if I tell them like I know you do get like would I be able to get in there, like get backstage or anything like that, or no? Like I'm just curious like how it works over there. Yeah, cause I would love do you get like to meet like people exclusively or no? You don't get like.
Oh, you mean like horror fest?
Yeah, like when cause that's where you work at, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm saying like you get to meet like exclusively like
Well, they kind of.
That's a GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark, did you know that if you have up to 4 people, it changes its intro?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sorry, I should move one
Okay.
Like I was saying, what do you? So like, if
you kind of like we get to meet them as they come in, but we don't like. It's really.
It's not like you get like an extra like, oh, you get to get your autograph and everything signed before anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Never seen that one.
That's not real.
I mean, I feel grimy saying that, but like if I get a discount out, that would be good.
Wow.
I mean, it's fine. We'll get a. I mean, I'll pay full price, Mark. It's okay.
Well, I don't. Unfortunately, I can't do it.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
Really? No, they added that. I do know about the other 3 though.
That'd be funny if that did do that.
That's a traditional one, and then the hold down Z is the child one, and then if you have all 4 hooked up, it's the what you call it. It's the one where it's like Japan.
Mm-hmm. You think this is almost like an arena thing?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a dog.
What the hell?
Oh, he's like a giant ball, isn't it?
That's awesome.
How did they make that?
Just really flat mouth.
That's so funny.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of one where I saw a person do a thing with a recording him, and then what you call it? It's like all you see is this fluffy bed, and then all of a sudden his head just picks up because he blends in with the bed.
Oh my god.
I lost, guys. Not a good night tonight. Did you play GameCube, Mark?
Oh, I love GameCube.
Bro, I gotta bring that over next time because I have that.
Where's your Christmas decoration?
Based on a true story.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, that's it for us. This is Vince signing off. Have a good one.